Want to know which engines can run longer than most marriages? We're talking about power plants that laugh at 300,000 miles and keep going strong at 400,000. We have spent weeks researching the 10 most reliable engines that last forever. And trust me, the longevity on number 1 will blow your mind. 10. Mitsubishi 6 G72 3.0-liter V6. Let's kick things off with something special from Japan. The Mitsubishi 6G72, the engine that just won't quit. Found in popular SUVs like the Mitsubishi Pajero and Montero Sport. And guess what? It's not picky at all. This bad boy can handle low-quality fuel without complaining, and it doesn't even care much about which oil you use. Sure, it might not be the most powerful engine out there, with around 195 horsepower, but what it lacks in muscle, it makes up for in pure stubbornness. With proper care, this engine easily crosses 250,000 miles, and some have gone way beyond that. Just remember to change that timing belt, because if it snaps, you're in for some pain. But the cool part? With regular maintenance, this engine will outlast most of the cars on the road. 9. Honda J35 3.5-liter V6. Moving up to number 9. This is Honda's reliable warrior, the J35. This 3.5-liter V6 is a true champion of reliability, and it's got some serious punch too. We're talking anywhere from 210 to 310 horsepower, depending on which version you get. But here's what makes it really special. This engine regularly hits 200,000 miles without breaking a sweat, and many owners report crossing 400,000 miles. Just keep up with those oil changes, and this engine will keep purring like a lion. Even when your grandkids are old enough to drive, the best part? It's got that famous Honda reliability baked right in. 8. Toyota 2 UZ-FE 4.7-liter V8. Now this one's something else. Toyota's 4.7-liter monster, the 2 UZ-FE, and let me tell you, it's built like a tank. With its iron block and aluminum heads, this engine is literally engineered to last forever. You're getting between 230 to 280 horses, but that's not even the best part. This beast regularly hits 300,000 miles, and many have crossed the magical 500,000 kilometer mark. That's over 300,000 miles of pure reliability. Sure, it might be thirsty for fuel, but when you're getting this kind of lifespan, who's counting the gas bills? Just change the timing belt every 60,000 miles, and this powerhouse will keep on trucking. 7. BMW M30 3.0-liter inline 6. Lucky number 7 brings us to German engineering at its finest. The legendary BMW M30, the engine that refuses to die. This inline 6 is pure automotive royalty, and it's got the numbers to prove it. How does 400,000 kilometers sound? That's about 250,000 miles of pure driving pleasure. But there's more. Many of these engines have crossed 500,000 miles. That's like driving across America 167 times. Sure, you'll need to keep an eye on the cooling system, and yes, it might develop a few quirks over time, but show me another engine that's this refined and still runs like a champ after 500,000 miles. Now that's what I call German reliability. 6. Volvo B230 2.3-liter inline 4. Speaking of European reliability, let's talk about Volvo's unstoppable warrior. The B230 might only be a 4-cylinder, but don't let that fool you. This Swedish tank of an engine regularly crosses 200,000 miles without breaking a sweat, and plenty have gone past 400,000. Whether naturally aspirated or turbocharged, this engine just keeps on giving. And the best part? It's built so well that even when things go wrong, they're usually easy to fix. Just keep up with the maintenance, and this Swedish powerhouse will outlast everything else on your car. But before we continue, could you spare us 5 seconds of your time to subscribe to the channel? We are on a mission to hit 1,000 subscribers for Christmas. Toyota 1 GRFE 4.0-liter V6. Toyota's 1 GRFE, the 4.0-liter monster that powers some of the toughest SUVs on the planet. We're talking about an engine that laughs at 200,000 miles, and frequently crosses the 400,000-mile mark, with up to 285 horsepower under the hood. This isn't just some slouch either. It's got those fancy oil-cooling jets under the pistons, keeping everything running cool and smooth, even in the toughest conditions. And here's the shocker. Many of these engines are still running strong with original components. It's Toyota reliability at its finest. 4. Chrysler Slant 6. Remember when they built engines to last forever? Well, Chrysler sure did with the Slant 6. This uniquely designed inline-six engine is literally the definition of bulletproof. With its 30-degree slant for better airflow and equal-length intake and exhaust manifolds. This engine was built to go the distance. We're talking 200,000 to 300,000 miles easily, and some have even crossed 500,000 miles. Sure, it's not the most powerful engine out there, but when it comes to pure reliability, this old-school warrior is hard to beat. Just keep the carburetor happy, and it'll run until the end of time. 3. Toyota 2 JZG-TE 3.0-liter inline-six. Now this is automotive royalty, the legendary 2 JZG-TE, Toyota's twin-turbo masterpiece. That's become a legend in its own right, and let me tell you why. First up, that twin-turbo system, pure genius. It kicks in at different RPM ranges, giving you power exactly when you need it. Stock, you're getting around 320 horses and 332 pound-feet of torque in international models. But that's just the beginning. Here's the crazy part. The stock internals can handle up to 600 horsepower, and with the right mods, this beast can reliably push past 1,000 horses. That's supercar territory. But here's what makes it really special. We're talking about an engine that easily hits 200,000 to 300,000 miles without breaking a sweat, and many have crossed the 500,000-mile mark. That's with the original engine. No rebuilds needed. Just keep those turbos happy, change your oil regularly, and maintain that cooling system, and this Japanese powerhouse will run forever. No wonder it's become such a legend in the tuning community. 2. Toyota 1 URFE 4.6-liter V8. The runner-up spot goes to another Toyota, the 1 URFE, a 4.6-liter work of art that combines power with incredible reliability. Let me break down why this engine is so special. First up, the power. We're talking up to 342 horsepower and 339 pound-feet of torque, all from a silky smooth V8. But it's not just about the power. This engine is packed with technology. You're getting that dual VVT-I system for perfect valve timing, an acoustic control induction system that makes it sound amazing, and Toyota's smart electronic throttle control that makes every drive butter smooth. But here's what makes it truly incredible. These engines regularly hit 300,000 to 400,000 kilometers. That's up to 248,000 miles of pure V8 goodness, and many have gone way beyond that. Sure, it might use a bit of oil as it ages, about half a liter per 1,000 kilometers, but show me another V8 that runs this long. Just remember to change your oil every 5,000 miles. Keep an eye on that water pump, and this V8 will keep running for your grandchildren. 1. Chevrolet Small Block V8, and the crown goes to an American legend, the Chevy Small Block V8, the engine that helped build America. This isn't just an engine. It's a piece of automotive history that refuses to die. Let's talk numbers. Base models start at 210 horsepower, but some versions crank out over 420 horses. And torque? We're talking anywhere from 215 to 620 pound-feet. But here's what makes it truly special. The design is so simple, yet so incredibly robust, that these engines just keep going. With regular maintenance, these engines easily hit 250,000 miles, and some have gone past 500,000. We're talking about engines that have been running strong for decades. There are documented cases of these engines hitting 300,000 miles without any major issues. Just regular oil changes and basic maintenance. The best part? When something does need fixing, it's usually simple and affordable. That's the beauty of American engineering. Keep it simple, make it strong, and let it run forever. No wonder it's been America's favorite V8. For over half a century, this isn't just an engine, it's proof that sometimes the old ways are the best ways. So there you have it, the 10 most unkillable engines ever made. Which one would you want in your garage? Let us know in the comments below. And don't forget to smash that like button and subscribe for more amazing automotive content. If you want to see our video on the most reliable pickup trucks that last over 400,000 miles, click here.